I'm sitting there actually starting to type out all the thank you for the follows and for the raid, and not realizing that, hey, Arag, you could just hit the button and unmute and say hello to these fine people, like, verbally, which is of course odd for me because normally I don't do voice. I mean, I do in my stream, but I get anxious, especially with groups of people as big as Nika and Kira's streams. So this is unique for me to have so many people. So I'm at the end of this game here, and yeah, we're in the end game. Screaming because it's Secret of I've been playing this. I think this is my 10th stream of this. We're right at the end. I just keep derping and being uncareful as I'm going through the Mana Fortress. And I know I don't have like all the orbs and stuff, but I don't think that's super necessary. But yeah, I was not expecting to get raided by Miss Kira. Thank you so much for the raid, and follows from Kami and Lily, and I'm sure there are other people before all these wonderful the raid alerts and all the sea pickles and the Ruperts and the stars, and this is the most active my little channel's ever been. When I do finish this, one of these moons, if I can manage to not be stupid, I'm gonna also do this on Steam. I own it on Steam because I want to see what the differences are. Like how different is it? You know, I was gonna follow the bombs. Yeah, and more than likely, none of your students will be watching my channel. More than likely. Nope, come back here! Don't you run away from me! While I'm saying hello to people. Heads up, turns out Kira's actually psychic. Well, I would have known that if that's what I would have asked the cards, but I'm a chode and asked about friends. No! Don't kill me. It is too early for you to be killing me, especially in front of all these people who have come to say hi and throw follows and views and doing all these nice things, watching me play retro games that nobody's played in 20 years. You guys deserve a higher quality of stream, but you're stuck with me, so I'm gonna do my best. But that I promise nothing, but that I will die. Knew exactly where the eggs were. The eggs. I am like I am so thrown off by the fact that I have been raided that I have no idea what you're talking about, unless I'm not supposed to know, in which case I don't feel quite as bad, but I still don't know. Nope. But, cosmetics are fun. Understanding basically changed nothing. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. They didn't change a lot, or so they say. Ooh, amulet ring! Yes! Wait a second. Who needed that? I know somebody needed that. What, amulet ring? So either of them can use it. Okay, cool. No, that's not the right thing. What's the plan for my emotes? Well, first I'd have to have emotes. Those are probably a ways off for me. I need to get to 50 followers. I think it's 50. Yeah, 50 followers. And that's quite a ways off. I'm actually really close on viewers, and I'm thinking, just the time that you guys have been here alone, that's probably enough to push me over. I was at like 2.7 out of 3. Oh, power suit. Power suit. Oh, I'm having a good day. You guys are lucky. That's what I'm telling you. Power suit. 240 to 245. It's not a bad change. Maybe you can use the leftover suit. The Vescar, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna save because that's a lot of good stuff. So hear me out, Pom-Pom. You're not wrong. That is a solid option. I'm actually considering that. Oh, you poisoned me. Wait a minute, why am I even fighting? Because I'm not paying attention. You bring Parabeads from RNGesus. Yes, you did. You absolutely did, because that's a rare like drop. Actually took out lots of things though. Can't heal to iframe anymore. Heal to iframe. I'm not sure what that means. I've probably done it, but I just don't understand the words that you're using. Teal and black pom-poms. Why am I going up? You'd think I know what the hell I'm doing by now. I've only been playing this for like 20 hours. Yeah, the invulnerability frames. Yeah, I've been talking about that a lot actually, because you can do it sometimes in this one. It's not 100%, but you usually can if you time it right. But like the monsters seem to also dodge with iframes a lot, so it kind of evens out. I actually talked about my theory on it is that at the time there was a lot of limitations based on the hardware that didn't allow them to do certain checks because they were very limited as to the amount of space that they had on a cartridge. And so I think that they just built the game so that it worked the same both ways. And so it's still fair, it's just not... I mean, it's equal. It's equal, but not fair. Sometimes it takes me 20 hours to discover some basic feature again. That is me in every game. I am still discovering new features in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm like, what happened? When did they add this? And they're like, it's been there since 1.0. And I'm like, oh. Well, I'm just retarded then. And I've just not... I've been doing things the hard way. Alright, let's get back up there now that I've saved my like 2 or 3 really awesome random drops that I absolutely have all you guys to thank for. Wait. Ducks! Fuck it up. But yeah, like, I think a lot of it was just the limitations of the systems. By the way, the glitches, I'm not sure if that's my really shitty video graphics card, or capture card. Because I got, like, this $12 capture card from Amazon that's absolutely, like, made in Korea or something. And not made well, either. Like, the kind that don't even come with English instructions. What's the game after this? Immediately after this is going to be this on Steam, but after I'm done comparing and contrasting the two, I think it might be Secret of Evermore. Or it'll either be Secret of Evermore on this, or it'll be Chrono Trigger on Steam. Because I don't own Chrono Trigger for the SNES anymore. Although I could hypothetically throw my my signed copy of Final Fantasy VI in, and oh my god, that I forgot to do that. I forgot to turn this off. Nope, nope. Turn on. Sorry, I have to mute my phone, and it's being a pain in the ass. How do you keep like you just keep doing the dodge cycle? So how do you keep managing your dodge? Come here, stop it! I love the fact that that is another thing they changed. They changed the text for when you get a critical from you scored a critical hit from got whacked, and I think we all know exactly why. Because middle schoolers. The only logic... I think I agree with you. Secret of Evermore would be a fantastic follow-up. I can't remember if it was released before or after, but I think it was after. I think it was 94, where this was 93. Okay, I'm listening. And I do have a PS1. I just need to get the power cable. For the little shitty PS1, not the PSX. What are you doing over there? Don't try you with the middle schoolers. Hey, you've got experience, and for all you know, they might be here right now. You don't even know. Like, if I was trying to give you a panic attack, this would probably be a good way to go about it. Nope. Yeah. But the good side is that this game is way too old for middle schoolers. Like, the only way for a gaming stream to get those middle schooler views would be is if I was doing Fortnite or Apex Legends or something like that. But since I'm doing old school stuff, the chances that we're gonna have... Oh no, don't... Oh, I hate that. Engulfed. The odds that I'm gonna have your 8th grader in my chat, that's pretty rare. Would rather have Secret of Mana and Star Ocean. Look, I love Star Ocean. I haven't played I think it's the 1 or the 2 newest ones. The last one I played Fairies Ring. That sounds like a thing for you. Oh! Hello! Yep, you're getting that. Man, you guys are lucky. I'm telling you, I should have done this sooner. Yeah, Secret of Mana Battle Royale. How would that even work? Nope. Healing. Thank you. You never get into Star Ocean. The game is hell for indecisive people like me. Look, I am just as indecisive. I am real bad. Oh, how did you flame me after you're dead? The most recent one was kind of a flop. The graphics kept bouncing, and whenever you upload a video of it to YouTube, it will ask if you want to stabilize it. That's pretty bad, man. Oh, that's pretty bad. I loved Star Ocean till the end of time. That's the second one that I played. I did play Star Ocean 2 first. You can stop that anytime now. Stop knocking me around. I could. There we go. Okay. Star Ocean 2. I'm not sure whether Star Ocean 2 or To the End of Time was my favorite. To the End of Time is the first one that I actually completed. completed. But that's just more because of time than anything else. It's not because of interest. You know, it was rough because when I first started playing Star Ocean 2, I wanted to play both starter stories. And rather than being smart and doing a whole playthrough and then doing it again, I started with Clyde, and then I switched to, oh god, I'm forgetting her name now. It's been too long since I played Star Ocean. But I started with him, then I started with her, and I just started bouncing back and forth and trying to play both of them at the same... Rena, yes! I tried to play them both at the same time, and that didn't work out so well. No, 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 no. I have had quite enough doggos. Don't get me wrong, love doggos. But these woofies is too much. No, no, okay, it's not me. There we go. Let's wait for her little fire to burn out. Yeah, Claude and Rena. I thought it was Clyde for some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, no, I tried to play them both at the same time, and that was dumb, let me tell you. I mean, it's hard to say which one's gonna be the better playthrough, because once you get past a certain point, I mean, clearly Clyde is meant to be the main character because he's the one that's more omniscient. Like, he's aware of the greater universe around, and she gets brought into his world. Oh, no, no, no. Bad. Nah, we don't need to heal in it. We're only at 350. Like, there's certain things that definitely I would have to heal for. Because there are things in this game that could absolutely take all of that away from me in one hit. This guy just isn't one of them. Claude first, then play Rena. Yeah, because he does start like earlier in the timeline. Yeah, they're called headcounts because, you know, 90s censoring of video games. This is back when everyone was afraid that video games were making youth violent. Let me tell you what, the only way that video games are going to make me violent is lag. Oh. That and this. Every status effect in this game is really just stun. All of it. This back when everybody, well, I guess people there's still a lot of people that think that video games make people violent, but not smart people. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that he has a greater understanding of the world around him because he comes from the universe outside. So that's kind of what I was getting at. And that's why I kind of think he should be seen as the protagonist, because Rena has the first-person limited perspective, where Claude has, relative to her, a first-person omniscient perspective. Yeah, the Sword of Light. Like, you know it's just a gun, though. No, it's a Sword of Light. Okay. You call it a laser, but that works. Oh my god, I'm so far behind where I was. Come here. Open that chest. Never leave loot. Chocolate. I don't care that chocolate's getting left behind. I would care if it was like a power glove. Or something like that. Nope. Nope, that is not a thing you're doing. Okay. This is one of my least favorite parts of it, is the switching weapons back and forth all the time to get past the little niche boundaries and borders. Like, it made sense early on when it was, you know, a way of limiting you from going places that you shouldn't be yet. But I am well past that point. Alright, take care, Awkward. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you coming, dropping follows, and showing the love whenever you got it. I know I don't really have a set schedule yet. Kind of figuring out where I wanna sit. So I appreciate any time anyone's able to come by. Tsunami, also known as Pain in the Ass to kill. I feel like they did that so people could make a team of people they didn't use. I'm confused by that. I might be crossing conversations though because I'm not able to fully keep up with both the game and how fast chat's rolling, which isn't all that fast, but I'm not used to having it actually move. Oh, nope, no ducks. Fuck you, duck. Yes, I do have nails. Oh, and I left a chest. Well, oh well. I know that's not a glitch. I've already beat that guy. Can't remember which boss that is. There's a bunch of bosses in this area. They basically reprised the entire first half of the game's bosses. They just give them basic, you know, palette swaps, more power. The game was made for them to be fully equal sides of the same story, just different perspective. True. Claude is actually supposed to be the outsider perspective. And the anime was thinking about doing a Rena Late Tale 2. Oh, no, no, no. Not you. You can fuck right off. But it didn't do well, so we don't get any more. Well, that sucks. I mean, I guess it sucks. In a way, you know, we're not getting something that wasn't that popular. Maybe they were doing something bad with it. I don't know. Oh, no, that's telling me to go down. That's one thing that's very helpful this late in the game. That it's actually, like, telling me where to go. Because, I mean, it's... This place is, you know, relatively... Sorry about that. Oh my god. I'm sorry for rip anybody who is using headsets, headphones, earbuds. If I hurt you, I apologize. But yeah, this place is big and it's easy to get lost. So I appreciate the little arrows telling me which way towards the end. Nope. I'm being tempted with a new black kitten. Must stay strong, little guy. It was declawed. No. Declawed and then dumped? Oh, that's rough. Oh, speaking of which, how is Acme doing? It's too big of a tale for an anime to really get its hooks in, unless it was done a lot better than what we got. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, in a way, it's kind of a blessing because it didn't lend itself to the way it was being told. It's better to give it a chance to stand. Like, it's better to wait and try again when the support is there to really try and do it correctly. So in a way, it was kind of better that we didn't get it, sort of. Oh man, this is not going super well for me. I was actually in a stream with a guy named oh god, Mr. Keyblade. About a week ago, he was just actually finishing the last fight when I raided him, and he was a much lower level. Amulet ring. I don't think I need any more of those. Another amulet ring. Holy crap, you guys are really good luck. Let me make sure everybody's equipped with an amulet ring or better. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, since Night Fury ran off, I have a little black kitten-sized hole in my heart. Acme is being a little butthole. Has he fallen off the table recently? Because I feel like that would be a fantastic little gift to play anytime somebody subs to the channel or follows. Is just Acme falling off the table. Maybe add a little Looney Tunes falling sound. Okay, so I just ran a complete circle, right? Yeah. Is there another way out of this room? No. No. This way. Okay, so clearly it's just fibbing to me now. He learned to knock the table over? Wow. He's got to be getting big. The table has been turned. Revenge! It shall be mine! No. No. Stop that. You don't burn my people. Only I burn my people. Oh, hey. You don't poison my people either. Oh, it's just royal jam. I mean, it's not like that's not useful. No, not equipped. Looks like it's pretty much just her. Wait, what's this? I'm trying to both not die and read this about a Square Triace murderer. Sadly, the games have seemed a lot more watered down since. Yeah. We were actually just talking about that. Like, the latest one was so... had so much jitter in it that that when you upload the video to YouTube, it asks if you want to stabilize the video. One thing I wish they would have done in the Steam version of this is made the AI for at least the pathing of the helpers a little better. Cosmo, my boyfriend's ragdoll, decides he hates my hair ties and has decided that he's gonna hide them. Found him in the washing machine when I do laundry because he shoved them in my hamper. Come down here. Ugh. These characters and their pathing. Respect the yellow boy. Even though he's not yellow, he's just a boy. Respect the green boy, I guess. He's a cute cat, but he and my corgi just decided, fuck it, let's make all the noise. I mean, that's kind of what animals do. Very walnut won't fit. Good. It means I'm full. I have one cat that just wants to nap all the time. You already said you had a cat. And the other hides my stuff and knocks it over. Again, I feel like we're being repetitive. I mean, isn't that the definition of cat? Hey, progress. I said no such thing. I've been lurking. Well, no, I'm saying you said that you have a cat that wants to nap all the time. You said the same thing twice. What? I already fought you though. I can't remember. Is it dark that you're strong or weak to? Shade, yes. And this is the part where it gets kind of dumb and easy to kind of cheese the system. Now this one's kind of weird in that this one gets bigger, where the last time we fought a slime, it got smaller. So basically I'm just going to keep it locked here and keep casting over and over. At one point the cat learned how to open the fridge door, so the corgi pull out lunch meat and both of them can eat it. Man, that's some smart animals. At that point, you might just be working for them. I mean, if I'm being honest. Also, cat loves playing in my euphonium. I have and will lay there and nap unless I need to play it. I mean, if it's comfy, if he fits, he sits. And if he sits, he sleeps, because, you know, cat. Oh, because it's in its death animation. I just hadn't showed the color changing yet. Alright, so that's another boss down, and probably the need for a fairy walnut, but I can maybe use Lumina. I think has an MP absorb. The cat is 9 years old and the corgi is like 11. Both old farts. We're just like, what are you gonna do, huh? Beat an innocent old person? I mean, they're not really innocent, but definitely old, and no, you don't beat them. You congratulate the corgi on being the goodest boy, and you give the cat, I don't know, green? It depends on the cat. In Rupert's case, gushers. You give the cat gushers. Oh, no. Don't you run away from me. Corgi is the best girl. I've had her for years. Oh, man, I want a corgi. Corgis are smart dogs. As opposed to, you know, cats who lays... specific cats, not all cats. Specific cats that lays on the table and then slowly wiggle themselves off because they're having a good time and getting scritches. I give Cosmo catnip and Nibbles, my corgi, gets peanut butter and what? Tell me that says chew a bowls and not chew a butts, because, I mean, you could go either way, but I feel like only one of these would be mass marketable. And if somebody did manage to mass market chew a butts, I want to shake that person's hand, but I want to make sure that they wash it first. It's bowls, okay. They're a treat that's just a stick of dog-safe peanut butter. Okay, cool. Okay. I miss having a dog. I had a Sheltie ages ago. But she had to be put down. She got blind. Got herself trapped behind the couch a few times to where she was stuck there all day. You know, she just didn't have any quality of life left. But I miss having pets. I haven't been able to have them for years because of apartments. And I don't have the balls to just stand there and go, yeah, no, I don't have any pets. Ooh, one shot. Nope, nope, no howling at me. Nobody here. I think this is actually almost as far as I got last time. And we're only, what, 45 minutes in? Holy crap. We're making good time. And I have managed not to kill myself yet. She inhales that shit. Royal chain won't fit. However, finding them in my tuba case is horrifying. My boyfriend's still getting used to Nibbles. His entire thing is she farts in her sleep to the point where it's like she's playing her own tuba and he can't sleep. Yes. What she needs to do is learn how to pull the covers up over her so that she can hotbox him. And just, you know, he's just dead at that point. You just wake up to him dead. Not that I'm, you know, trying to kill your boyfriend. Oh, yeah, she does? That is beautiful. I love your dog. Like I said, corgis are very, very intelligent creatures. And I wish I had one. And they're beautiful. But I have to say, my favorite dog is actually a husky. I would kill for a husky. She's actually just a mix, but she's primarily corgi. There's no such thing as just a mix. Okay, they're all dogs. They're all good dogs. Did you? Girl, you're pathing. You know what? Well, I've got that stuck up there. I swear, half the challenge of this game isn't in defeating the enemies. It's in getting your allies to wherever the fight happens to be. Oh yes, Cyborgies. Oh, those are so beautiful. I love them in their little stubby legs. And their cute little short noses. It is just adorable. Oh, Vipers, if you're still here, this is the room I was talking about, where it tries to kick my ass on the way out, but not on the way in. Oh. See, this is the thing. These guys, they're not invulnerable. They're very close to it. Oh, no, no. So they basically require a charged attack of some sort in order to take any damage. And see, how this way, it's not that bad. You have to wiggle a little bit, but you've already cleared the hard parts. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna... yeah, I'll go ahead and heal. How is it y'all can damage him with just a normal attack, and I can't? There's so much about this game that doesn't make any sense. I guess they probably hit him with a critical. Probably what happened. Oh, hey! And now I get to sit here with either this full charge or I get to waste it. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And not one of them attacks hit anything. Corgis mixed with anything is a Corgi cosplaying the breed. Yes, that is exactly what's going on. That's just a breed feature of Corgis, is they enjoy cosplay. So we're gonna make it to the end of the night. Do I need to equip my pupper with pom-poms? I'm gonna try. I've made it a lot further. Last time I lost a lot of progress because I died in like this room after having beaten that dark slime. Ooh! Oh yeah, then that's me dying again. Let's get a couple wishes. Move out of the way. Switch back to Randy. And get killed again immediately. Yeah, this room is not nice. So I'm gonna try real quick and just stun everything with magic. Just enough time for me to get up off the ground. There we go. These Master Ninjas just do so much damage. So that's what killed me last time. And yeah, this is the thing. Like, there's a lot of these rooms are actually more difficult than the bosses were because of the way things come together and fight you as a group. Oh, okay. That's Lucid Barrier. Okay, I feel like I need to dispel. No, that's Evil Gate. Okay. Yes, Corgis are absolutely the Eevee of dogs. Come on. Come on. Oh no! So what I'm going to try doing is, I'm going to try to do this without rezzing her because I've only got 2 Cups of Wishes left. And I don't want to waste them. And I'm pretty sure if I tried to res her, she's definitely going to be dumb enough to get hit again. And they're all standing there in the same place. It's kind of hard to tell. I just can't do any damage to her. This is rough. Ooh, hey now. Okay, so since the other one is playing so nice, I'm gonna res her. See, they're not taking any damage whatsoever, and I feel like that's a problem. I don't like this, and I'm not sure what to do. They're just not taking damage. Even when it says they get whacked. Normally, there we go. Okay, we're getting there. There we go. You might know as soon as I say I don't know what to do. That's when they just start like kicking ass. Like, oh, Wreck, you've got people watching you play the game? Like, you're not just having fun? Okay, we're gonna make you look like a choke. Cool. I'm just glad somebody has some skills in this party. I don't care that it's not me. You know what? Oh, you're gonna put me to sleep. Technically, I could swap over to somebody else using Medicinal Herb or Suna or whatever. When people watch you play, there's a 50% extra chance to fail. You are absolutely right. Oh, this looks familiar. Oh, I think this is the actual, like, end fight room. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what this is. I think we're here, guys. I think the pom-poms need to be ready. Diluc. For ages I have been searching for a human with the power to conquer this world, one born in the shadow of darkness and raised in the light of mana. Diluc is the one, and I cannot wait any longer. My body has grown weak. Yes, let's go! Let's get it done! It is time. Using his body, I will take over the Mana Fortress and rule the world. That's pretty lame. Resist him with all your might. There you go. I was gonna say, like, why don't you just... His body is breaking up. Good. Just die already. I feel like it's not gonna be that simple, though. Success! We win! Everybody go home. Yep, of course, not that easy. Can't move. It's me. He's too strong. I'm finished, but I can help you. Thanatos is an ancient sorcerer who sold his heart to the underworld. Though his life force is eternal, he hasn't his own body. His life force is growing darker. He feeds on hatred and destruction. Silence! Or not. So sorry, I won't see you again, but I have to do this. Like, they treat all the death in this game very casually, but it's really there. Like, there's a lot of really rough stuff in this. I forbid this just when I was about to withdraw. I must withdraw. Give me your bodies. You already had a body. Okay. So let's scan him, see what he's weak to, if anything. Probably nothing. Poison gas, my people. Fears Lumina. Perfect. Actually, that's not perfect. That's heckin' bad. Because that means that the damage has to be done by my healer. But it does mean that I can sit back here and just watch while he gets his ass handed to him by a healer. And I feel like that's pretty fun. He's only got 6,000 some odd HP, so taking it out at 237 a chunk. That should be what, 30 attacks? Plus I'm probably gonna level up doing it. Oh no! Pigmas Glare. That's not cool. Medicinal Herb. Just stun her for a minute. And so will giving her this fairy walnut. That's fine, because he just disappeared anyway. What the hell? Okay, so he can still be damaged like this. Okay. Let's see, how much more can he take? Because now I'm doing 350 a pop. And 400. See, this is why I probably should have spent more time leveling my magics. You can medicinal herb me. Ah, no! Berry walnut. To the healer. Whoa, hey! How you doing, Josh? I said do the thing. Why didn't you do the thing? Earth slide level 8. How bad is that for me? Not too bad. I'm drunk. Well, you having a good time? And have you built anything tonight? That's not pom-pom worthy. You're right. You're right. That ain't pom-poms worthy, but built pizza in your face. I mean, there are more efficient ways of building pizza. Now, if only that was actually the end of the game. But I think there's one more boss fight. I'm not entirely sure, though. Which is level 70. The seal on Dryad's mana magic is gone. Yay! Ooh. You're standing in blackness. You're gonna fall. Yeah, mana noodle. Eris, you're standing in the middle of the sky and fall. Let's get out of here. Okay, that shouldn't be hard. What is it? Is it another case of your amnesia going away? And the Mana Beast. Isn't it a Flamey? No? Yes, Flameys grow into Mana Beasts. You're only trying to restore mana. That is true. Now see, this thing they've never hinted at anywhere else in the story. God damn it, Lime, you adorable little shit. You are absolutely right. I'm not even exactly... Like, they don't tell us much about Lime. Can't remember what their normal name is, but... We had chat name them. Right, I can't go through with this. What do you mean, I'm not gonna kick the bucket? My world is separate from this one, it just means I won't see you again. If we don't stop the Mana Beast, your world is finished, right? So, you know, we won't see anything anyway. Like, there's nothing we can do. Actually, I don't have the Mana Sword, because I didn't get the last orb. Come on. last fight. See what we can do. Take the sword. Well, something about mana magic. Mana could disappear. Something. I must sleep. I might be getting divorced in the morning, and that's very exciting. I shall say hello tomorrow. Good night. Alright. Good night. Hopefully, you know, I hate to say it this way, but getting divorced is almost always a good thing, because by the time you are ready to do that thing, you're already kind of done with the relationship, so there's not a lot to say, you know? So, can we... How exactly do I do thing? Here we go! Here we go, you're coming up. Okay, so we need to scan you. Oh, you're doing walls, so that's not gonna matter. Hey, 863 damage. I'll count that as a win. Hopefully he just stands there and does nothing for half the fight. Like, they tried real hard to make this an interesting design of a fight. I mean, it definitely is interesting. Especially given the limitations of the console it's on. Okay. That's definitely a must heal. Ah, just missed the invulnerable frame. That does explain why he's drunk. So in this case, maybe getting divorced is pom-pom worthy? Hey, you watch that Lucent Beam. Oof! Come on, come on, come on. No! No, get up! Damn it. Okay, we definitely need to heal. Yeah. Questionable pom-poms? Maybe pom-poms? Mini pom-poms? Oh, so close. Come on. Come back to me. Oof. Now come up out of nowhere. Wait for them to start attacking you so I know it's safe. Here we go. And then you are going to heal us. And it completely ignored my attack. I should be used to that by now. I wonder if its magic has worn off its wall. No! No! Stop Lucent Beaming me! I don't need any Lucent Beams! Hey! I got some damage in on it. I should probably be looking at using mana magic, shouldn't I? Come on, take the hit. Oof. I should also be taking my own advice and using more magic, like defensively. I'm gonna do exactly that. Let's look at your mana magic. Sleep power. Mana magic. Let's give that a shot. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna have to heal because we are heckin' low on HP. The last thing I want is for him to take off. Magic faded. Which magic? Both of them, apparently. Wait, what? How did I get on that weapon? Why am I on fists? I should be on the mana sword. What? No? Help? Not sure why the mana sword's not working. Maybe his magic is worn off as well? Nope, that didn't work. Repelled the magic. Fair enough. Okay. I know we can do this. I'm just not sure the how-do. Do I have... boost moon energy... Well, this time it looks like my sword's working. Four, 5, 6, 7. It's whacked and it doesn't tell me for how much. Now this is pom-pom worthy. Maybe, if I win. If I don't win, maybe not. We'll see. Oh no, Lucent beaming me! I don't need more Lucent beams. And invulnerable through that attack. And get hit by the fire. Technically, I could be using the invulnerable frames and stuff like that, but I feel like that's kind of cheating. Get close enough. Of course, I say that's just cheating, and then he continues to just ignore all of my attacks. Try dispelling his barrier? You have to use the mana magic thing on my weapon to do damage to him. You know, I thought that, but So that's Mana Magic. But it doesn't last very long. And the last time I used it, it made my sword disappear. Yeah. Like, I remembered it being something like that. I tried doing it earlier, and it just didn't last. Come on, we can take it. We can take it. Oof. You have to level it up. Yeah, that's probably fair. Let's try that again. Have you heal. Hey, I told you to do the thing. You're supposed to do the thing. Yeah, I probably should have been leveling my magic a long time ago. Eriko's magic faded. That's the problem. And see, now I'm reduced to the Hyper Fist. I think that's what it does. It deactivates the sword until I think it deactivates the sword for a bit. So I'm just going to kind of chain that attack to try and level it up. No, I told you to do the thing. You won't get me killed. Maybe I'll get a level up. There we go, now it's re-equipped. Now charge up, maybe I'll get a good strike this time. Six, and... Ah, and he Lucent Beams me. What an ass. At least it... Oh, it did! Okay, so if I switch to something else and then switch back, it comes back. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if that's intended. Okay, so I can only use Mana Magic with the Mana Sword, which makes sense. And magic faded. Come on. Let me enter commands. This is the thing, it's got such a long animation. Stop! Stop with the Lucent Beam. It's not necessary. Oh, she's also got mana magic. Wonder if that'll do anything with this fireball. Nope. Not a damn thing. Oh! So that's the thing, I had to use both of them! Revived the Mana Sword. Okay! I was just retarded! Fair! Okay. I was trying to just use one. Oh, it's a whole new fight now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, no. I do not apologize. No, no. I just forgot that both of them had mana magic. And I have to use both. That makes a lot more sense, and now I know what I'm doing. Did I just do just him? I did. And I also just hit Mana Beast. Oh well. Okay, so now I'm gonna heal. Oh, no, I'm gonna use a Fairy Walnut on her. And then now I'm gonna do some cheeky shit. Oops, that's the wrong person. Then that should revive the Mana Sword. Nope. Which one didn't get him? Doesn't matter. Revive the Mana Sword. There we go. Stop stunning me! Okay. Even if I fail at this point, now I know what I'm doing. And we'll be able to get it on the second pole. I'm going to wait for him to start diving again. First thing to do would be heal everybody. And now, I need Dryad from you, and I need Dryad from you. Revived the Mana Sword. There we go. I think that's game. I think we have just successfully defeated the game, and thanks in no small part to Lily reminding me of the mechanic of this fight. Hell yeah. It only took me, I think, 10 streams. About a total of 20-ish hours, I want to say. Lime! You put the lime in the coconut. He's gone. Oh. I didn't even say goodbye. Which sucks, because Lime was awesome. Lime, because it's Sprite. I'll never forget you, even though I put you on 2 lines, because 1990s programming. Ever! Me too! Would have been really funny if that was Lime that said me too. And Dialect 2, who also died. Also, the main character's mom. And dad. Like, we're aware of both of his parents dying. The Mana Beast is turning into snow? Possibly mana? I mean, he's got to have a significant amount of it to have fought as hard as he did. Also, I'm sorry if you guys keep hearing little squeaks. It's because my my gamepad is like hacking crappy, and it's right here next to my microphone. Visiting all the towns that don't have entrances, their walls are just completely covered up. If I remember correctly, in Secret of Evermore, I actually got caught in a trap like this because I came back to it after like 2 or 3 years of not having played, and I was in one of those towns that doesn't have an exit or an entrance, and the expectation is you summon whatever your flying vehicle is at that point, and you travel that way. But I'd forgotten that such a thing existed, so I spent about 4 hours trying to figure out how to get out of town. And I felt hacking dumb, but that was, you know, that was a long time ago, and I had spent like 2 or 3 years not playing it. So I feel like that's forgivable a little bit. But make no mistake, like, I am not great at these games. I'm pretty good, and these are definitely my childhood. You know, this is before I got into games enough to keep playing them and perfecting them. You know, these are things where I just started, I picked them up, I played them until I beat them, and then I put them down. Oh! Speaking of, that's another game that I have that I do intend to play at some point, is Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. I've also got, for PS1, I have Azure Dreams and Xenogears. This and Final Fantasy VI were the first 2 large-scale games I ever played ever. The only game I've ever played that has come close to it is Nier Automata. I've never played Nier, but I understand that it's actually a continuation of Drakengard, I think it was. Final Fantasy VI was probably the first one that I really enjoyed. I played 4 before 6, but I was not a huge fan of it. It's in the same universe. Okay, yeah. I did play Drakengard, and I think Drakengard 2. I don't like admitting that I played Drakengard 2. It was so bad that I forgot it. Nier is based on a throwaway joke ending for Drakengard. You're out from Nier Gestalt. You know, I had fun with Drakengard. It was not a great game, but it was kind of fun to play. I've heard that Nier Automata is really good. I just haven't been much of a action gamer since. Played all the Drakengard games. I like 3 the best, honestly. I don't know if I ever got around to playing the 3rd one. It's been so long. It taught me why the word synesthesia exists. Nier was 2 different games, Gestalt and Replicant. So you're saying Nier Automata was separated into 2 different games, or are you saying both games are set in the same universe with different protagonists, with slight design differences and interactions with some NPCs, but were otherwise similar games? So they're not really continuations? Okay, Nier, the original game, was Gestalt and Replicant, and Automata is a continuation of Gestalt. One was designed to appeal to Western audiences, and the other Eastern. They're mainly similar games. You know, I hate that, honestly. I feel like if you're gonna make it, like, it's fine if you're doing both, right? Both are based on the same gimmick. Yes, Automata is specifically based on Gestalt. Cool. Yeah. See, I don't mind how they did it, because if you're gonna do it, do both, right? But I don't like it when they just assume that Western audiences won't appreciate an Eastern genre tale. I feel like the story's about to start again because the music's changing. Ah, yes, going back to the beginning. The storyline of Drakengard plus Nier is Drakengard 3's ending A, Drakengard 1 ending E, Nier Automata. So Drakengard 3 predates Drakengard in the timeline. Aww. Is that because you're dead or because you're a ghost? Like, what are you doing? It's a prequel. Okay. It tells about the intoners. See, it's been a long time since I played, so I don't remember what the intoners are. The end. Wow. Wow, that's the end. He plays an intoner named Zero, and she's basically insane and just wants to kill off all of her intoner sisters. Fair enough. Despite how dark, it's really good. Hell yeah, we did do it. That is the end. I wonder if there's... Is there more credits? Does it loop back to the opening screen? Is it just... Do I just turn it off? Like, are we done? Until SOM2, which was questionable. What is SOM2? Wow. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna loop. I actually bought this game a couple of years ago, and by the way, this is not done on like an emulator or a ROM or anything. This is actually like my Super Nintendo and a cartridge. So you'll notice when I get in here, there are game files for people that I don't know, like Hector here and and Unit and Zippy. Like, I have no idea what these save files are, and I certainly, like, didn't have anything to do with them. They were already on the cartridge when I bought it several years ago. I mean, there's a bit more to get into regarding Nier and Automata, but it's a bit spoilery. Let me see what the time I put in. I think I put in about an hour and a half today. So what am I at? Oh, it doesn't tell me my time. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Lots of spoils, lots of time required. Yeah. Basically, the gimmick for the throwaway Drakengard ending establishes the backstory lore for the universe setting for Nier. The one particular ending that branches off Nier Gestalt establishes the whole event that sets up Automata. So it sounds like it's definitely something where you don't really need to know the entire ins and outs of Drakengard to be able to move into Nier. If I'm understanding correctly. And then 2B was born, and everybody knows who 2B is because 2B was the perfect gaming, the perfect ass ever made in gaming. You basically don't need to know anything about Drakengard. Good, because I don't remember. Like, I done it, but I don't remember much of it. You can just straight up play Automata. Good. It's hard as hell to get ending E for Drakengard, though. So for me wanting to get the perfect ending timeline, I was like, roll and die. I don't like when they do things like that where the sequels kind of legitimize a certain specific ending. Kind of like, what was it, Infamous that did that? Where basically they told it as though you had a certain ending, I can't remember which one. So when you started Infamous 2, you were guaranteed to have a certain backstory. I gotta find a place where I can make sure that I've already upgraded all my weapons. I mean, I don't have to, but I feel the need to. Let's see. I gotta find some place where I know exactly where Watts is. So, not Tasnica. Ah, here we are. This is my favorite city in the whole game. You have Chimkin. Chimkin happiness. Doing Nier Gestalt gives you some background history for Automata, but you could in theory play Automata alone. That's pretty cool. So, there's two different ways to do that kind of game. And it sounds like it's doing it the way I like it. Now, on the other hand, you've got games like, what was it? One where you're inside a game. Dot Hack. To where basically they're just continuations. It's just one long game broken into like 3 or 4 different parts. And I was not a big fan of that because you kind of had to do everything. I love Dot Hack. I'm not saying it's bad gameplay or a bad game. Okay, hold up. I've got to say something about this. So, Dot Hack the anime. When I was younger, when Dot Hack was first becoming like a game that was released in the United States, I was watching Dot Hack on some anime. I think it was on DVD, right? It was this really cool story of Kite and of, you know, him having this bracelet and all that. Kite and Black Rose. I can't remember everyone else, but like I remembered a couple of people. But then when I started watching it again to try and recapture that feeling of having watched it for the first time, it was this story. It was a completely different story because Dot Hack has such a weird timeline. And it starts with just this protagonist that I could not get behind. He just had no feel. Like, I kind of got the feeling that he's dead. That he's already dead and he's just a ghost living in the system. Elk. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they even gave him a name yet. Like, he just tries to stay away from everybody, and I think like his sister is trapped or something, or some kind of family member is in trouble or something. I don't remember. Yeah, it could be Elk. But yeah, he just didn't get my attention. It felt super weird. I didn't really enjoy that. Although part of that may have just been because I was expecting the story of I was expecting Kite, and Kite was more fun to watch. Like, he felt more relatable. So this feels like it's connected to our actual universe somehow. Well, awesome people. Unfortunately, I must work in the morning. Curse working a day job. We'll be back soon, I promise. Thank you so much for coming, Kami, and pom-poms for you. All the pom-poms. Pom-pom-pom-pom-pom. Pom-pom. I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate you throwing the follow. That is what I need the most of right now. Like, I'm pretty sure after tonight, you guys have just knocked it out of the park for what I need for affiliate as far as average viewership. Because this is literally like 2 to 3 times my previous maximum size stream. You get your FC to give me some follows. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the help that you can give. Like, I'm not really in it for the money. But it would be nice to be able to get a little something on the backside. And at the very least to get the bonuses to the algorithm that places you on like the watch screens. I mean, I'm lucky with Secret of Mana because there's only on average like 2 or 3 people that are playing it at any given time. And unfortunately, it seems like I got off a little bit early last week because it turns out that Team 4-Star did a casual Friday on this game, and I could have gotten raided by Team 4-Star, and that would have you'd have just heard me here in tears. Alright, take care, Kami. We'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you choose to drop by again. And I just completely lost my train of thought. Sorry I missed my victory tonight. Jumped in right as you beat the game. You know, it's funny, I did the same thing to Mr. Keyblade. Where I popped into his stream right after he beat the game. But, you know, that's not a bad thing, because we are going to be playing this through again on Steam. I'm going to have to, like, I won't be able to do it tonight, because I've got to do an overlay, and I'm probably going to get off here probably 15-20 minutes anyway. But we're going to do this again on Steam. Of course, I'm going to be a little more familiar with the game when I'm doing it on Steam. Because, obviously, I've just played through everything now, so I already know all the tricks that I'm going to have to use. I know where all the story flags are, so, you know, there's a couple of little tricky ones, like meeting up with Fana in Pandora, and making sure you talk to Gemma when you're in what's the Taznica. When you're in Taznica, after you save the king from the guy that's trying to kill him, you have to talk to Gemma again to make sure that it progresses to tell you the next place to look for. What's his face? Jock. Sage Jock. So, you know, I know where all those little things are. I know the trick to this area of how I think I probably spent an hour or two traipsing through the Lost Woods, because it said to defeat the dragon to the left side of the forest. I didn't realize that literally you could just walk around the pillars and go over to the left side of where the save point was. And it did that about 3 times. After the first time, I figured it out and didn't have a problem again. But that first time, I wandered around the Lost Woods. And the Lost Woods are a very dangerous place to wander. So, I died a lot, which cost me a lot of time. I think with the Steam version, I'll be able to do it significantly faster, since I know where I'm going with everything. I know what I need. I'll know specifically what magics I need to level. There's that Mushroom Kingdom thing. You know, I think at that point I'll know everything that I need to make it a lot faster and more efficient. And I won't be super stupid about things like, you know, not beating Fire Gygus because of my not using magic. I was having a real bad time with that. I think I spent literally over an entire episode fighting Fire Gygus over and over and over again, because he's the first boss that you fight after you get magic, and it never forces you to really think about using magic. At the time, I was still trying to behave as though Randy, the main character, was the one that's important here, like the Sword of Mana being the important thing. Is what I worried about. But since the Mana Sword wasn't, Fire Gygus is annoying on Steam since it can actually play out every input. That's one of the things that I'm worried about. I mean, obviously I'll be able to bypass some of it, just because I know to come in guns blazing with Undyne, or however it's pronounced. But yeah, he's not gonna be stunned as much. Hopefully neither will I. And the problem that I kept having is, I don't know if it has to do with the glitchiness. Like, you can see some of the glitching when I move around. And even more so when I'm in combats and on fighting screens. Let's see if I can't trigger it, but the Killjoys, I didn't have as much of a problem with Killjoy in this version, or Kilroy. I didn't have as much of a problem with him as I normally do, because I've been using the whip a lot in this playthrough. And with the whip, you got that reach. Oh, don't even. Yeah, with the whip, you've got that reach, so I don't have to come in range of him doing the bonk on the head. But yeah, the one thing that I really don't like was the lack of ingenuity in all of the status ailments. All of them pretty much do nothing but hold you still for a time. And, you know, unconscious makes you stand still. Balloon makes you stand still. Fire, the on fire thing, it both makes you stand still and does 1 point of damage per tick. Like, it doesn't do a whole lot, other than make you stand still, and that is extremely deadly in this game. All status ailments are equally deadly because of the fact they make you stand still and risk getting attacked for no reason. And I feel like, I'm not saying that I think that just having the stuns is too cheap, but I definitely feel like they could have had some more diverse status ailments. Maybe something that makes you bleed mana, bleed MP, like mana poisoning or something. You know, maybe that could be like a disease. But yeah, like they could have done some more to make it a little more engaging, so that it's not just different flavors of You Stand Still. Oh, and this is my favorite thing: how long it takes to render the map. Like, if that is not 80s and 90s programming, I don't know what is. But yeah, so I think I'm not gonna try and sit here and just hold you guys over for another 15 minutes. I think I appreciate everybody coming out. If you want to come and hang out in my server, maybe listen, maybe see some memes, whatever, I do have a Discord, if I can spell and my hands aren't like contouring to my controller. I do have a Discord. Feel free to pop in there. I also send notifications whenever I go online there. I'll try at least watch parts of it. It's a fun game to watch. FYI, I would have jumped on sooner, but I did finish my first picture I've done in a year. Yeah, throw that up in the art channel. I do have my own art channel as well. Anything that you do, please throw it in there. I don't care even if it is art or if it's, you know, anything that you do creatively. Throw it in there because I love to see how you guys work, and, you know, I just love to see people doing things that they're passionate about and that they're having fun with. So even if it's, you know, say it's a VOD or of a stream or something like that, throw it up in the Discord. I like to see people having fun. And let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see in the Discord. If there's, you know, certain, you know, talk channels or anything that you want to see, let me know. I would love to just have this be like a community that comes together to help each other out, to share interests and ideas. It's not for me. It's not for this stream. It's just for people. Like, I don't want to be the I don't want to be the point. I don't want to be, as Kira said, I don't want to be the center of attention. You know, that's not really my style. But yeah, drop by the Discord, follow, get your friends to follow, throw up things whenever I'm watching. Go ahead and mute the tabs if you need to. But hopefully I can continue to entertain to some level. We're going to play some different games. I've got several. I've even got Super Mario World. I'm happy to try that too. And I've got several games on Steam. I think I'm going to try and stick in the whole retro genre. It's working for me. I think that the whole idea of being able to get people back into these old games and kind of rekindle this idea of these classic style games that the AAA industry says can't sell anymore. I would love to see a return to this style of game. I would love to see, you know, games that aren't just so oversimplified that it basically plays itself. You know, I would rather see something that has a full set of armor rather than only having, you know, defensive equipment, amulet, and weapon. You know, I think that would be fun. Metal Marines. I will keep that suggestion. I'll have to look that up. Metal Warriors and Cybernator. I also played recently. There was a game on Steam. It was an RPG Maker game called. Let me look that up. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But what was it called? Skyborn. Oh, it was such a good game. It's very old school RPG. It's not super long or very involved, but it was fun to play. And I think it only costs like $5 or something. Let me see its store page. It is on Steam. Oh, it's $14.99. Okay, it's a little more expensive than I remembered, but I think I got it on like a summer sale or something like that. But man, let me tell you. Let me see if I can't get. No, that's not it. Can I get just the link to the? Copy page URL. Let me throw that in chat. Am I specifically looking at RPGs? I do prefer RPGs, but I'm not only looking at RPGs. Like I said, I've got Super Mario World. I've got Mega Man X. I do have Mario Kart. I don't know if I intend to play that one. Illusion of Gaia is definitely an RPG. Well, it's an ARPG. But I do have plenty of games. I'm very open to playing new things. So I'm not going to limit myself to RPGs. They are my bread and butter just as a person. But I would be happy playing just about anything, especially if it's something that I remember that had that visceral impact on my childhood. I would love to play some of those, like F-Zero, or that was probably one of my first racing games. I think I've got Pilot Wings. That was a fun game. Very odd, because now, like, I've actually played, I say played, but I've actually run simulators for 737s and A320s, which are commercial jumbo jets. Robotrek is a good SNES RPG. I should look into it. I have never heard of that before. Lufia 2, I remember that. Yeah. God, I forget so many of the games that I used to play. I lost so many games moving. Pretty much nobody has heard of Robotrek. I'm going to look that up right now. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I haven't looked very deep into it. Let me see. Let me see what it's like. Is it on Amazon? Probably not, but probably see it more on something like eBay. Somebody has it up for $50. Yeah, no thanks. I saw it on eBay for like 18, pardon me. Yeah, I might very well play that. I may very well pick that up. That would be super fun. Basically, build robots that used to do tactical turn-based. Ooh, that kind of reminds me. Oh god, what was the series? I had a demo of it. Front Mission. It kind of reminds me of Front Mission 3. I had a demo of Front Mission 3 that I used to play a lot because I was too broke to actually buy the game. So I just played it over and over on the demo disc. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this because I think I will buy that and see how it plays. That'd be super cool. Oh, hey, here's a copy of it for $7.49. Oh, that's the case, no game. Gotcha. Mega Man X is good, but as somebody who's played all the X games, I suggest X3. X3 was the best. It was the best of it. Although I wouldn't suggest buying an SNES one at this point. It would be cheaper to just buy the X Collection. I think I actually have the X Collection. Let me see my library. What is it? Was it under Capcom? Let me search the store. It'll tell me whether or not I've already got it. Let's see. Mega Man Legacy Collection. No, I need the X Legacy Collection. Or is this... No, that's just... Legacy. Okay, Mega Man X Legacy Collection's on my wish list. Okay. Yeah. It's got 1, 2, 3, and 4. For $19.99. I didn't like the forward ones after that. Also, if you hate yourself, do 100% X5 run. Oh, how long? I don't even know if I ever played X5. I did it on the original PS. You know what you should never do on the original PS disc? Is Final Fantasy VI in what was it, Chronicles? Oh god, don't do that. They did something, if I remember correctly, the reason why was something about the sound encoding, but something about it made the input lag a little bit. So when you were trying to do Sabin's blitzes, which is very required very early in the game, you have to perform pummel. But because of the audio compression and how much it front-loaded the CPU, it couldn't register your input unless you put it in the lulls in the music's bitrate. So it was really hard to get the timing right. So it made the beginning of that game almost impossible to play because you had to get past fighting Vargas in the mountains, and that's almost impossible to do because it's both very difficult to do pummel at all, and it's almost impossible to beat him without it. Although I think it is possible, you just have to be able to push out enough damage to kill him in 2 turns. It's not easy. I have seen it done, and I have managed to pull off pummel a time or 2 in that, but never again. X5 is doable. X6 is nightmare killer. You know, honestly, I don't remember any of the X's past 3. And the thing that I loved the most about X3 was the music in the Dark Zero fight, where you have to rescue robots from tentacle virus monsters. That sounds interesting. Weird. It sounds like they're starting to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole. But yeah, so if you don't rescue them, you lose access to the collectible forever, and you just have to kill yourself to reset it. What would be really mean is if they did what they did with X1, where it actually tracked that you had already died there before. Because if you were getting the Ryu upgrade in Mega Man X1, it tracked how many times you died. So if you killed yourself after, if it showed up and then you killed yourself, it wouldn't show up again. At least not reliably. Yeah. So if they had done something like that, to where even if you killed yourself, they don't respawn. Oh, that'd have been mean. That'd have been real mean. Having to go through and just 100% it every time. That would have been some MLG shit, you know. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut it. We are at 2 hours. I didn't expect to be interesting for another 15 minutes. Although I think about half of that at least is due to Seiji. Thank you so much for that conversation. You have to collect them and save them from the tentacle monsters. Side-scroller bike map. Oh, the side-scrolling bike maps are so out of place, but it was fun. While doing a lame forced side-scroller stage. Yeah, they were. Sometimes they could be fun. I think in X2 there was one that was relatively fun. And I was looking forward to it the whole time because of the fact that they teased it in the very beginning. But then after that, it's just such a disconnect with the rest of the game. But before I continue getting distracted, exclamation point focus, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I appreciate you coming out. I definitely appreciate the conversation and letting me know those games. I am definitely going to keep those. Also, I have been uploading these to YouTube on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Obviously, it's a little bit behind me because I wanted to make sure that I had the content already caught up. My YouTube is the same as my Twitch, at least for now. I'm going to put that in chat. I think that's me. Let me make sure before I post it. I don't want to send people places that aren't me. Yeah, that's me. So that's my YouTube, and I definitely need to make a bot command for that, which I haven't done yet. But that'll get you to my YouTube, where you can go back and look at the first 4 episodes. I will have everything coming up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Central. And I will be back here. It's Monday. I could be back tomorrow. Doing it on Steam. It's just gonna be a question of if I can throw together an overlay by then. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Kira, for the raid. Thank you, Ika, for coming by. Seiji and Kami, Nick, Ibby, Vipress, RTBT, which I didn't see you say hi earlier. Thank you, Lily. I think that's most everybody who said anything, but I can't scroll back any further. I'm just glancing through. I apologize if I missed you. Don't think that means that I don't love you. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.